go really fast. But at the time they were 3 years old. 3-year-old and bath time and fast, those are all words that don't belong in the same sentence, because bath time is playtime. So they kept escaping. Whenever I would turn my back, they would get out of the tub and they would go run into their bedroom and they would go put on their Cinderella and their Snow White and their princess costumes, because they kept saying they had to go to a ball. And I'd get them back in and I'd get the thing off of them, put them back in the tub and try to get them done. And I was getting very, very frustrated. They were having a big time, a lot of fun, but I was not having very much fun. And so finally I got them in their bed, and then, they need to drink water, and they want me to tell them a story. And I was just totally out of patience, and I still had a lot of work to do. And so literally it was one of those nights where I was like, okay, story tonight is 2 little girls went to sleep. The end. Go to bed. And then we have to pray, because we always pray together when, before we go to sleep. But literally this night, my little girls, it's amazing when they know you're not going to interrupt a prayer. So they will pray for the whole world. They'll extend the prayer time forever and ever. So I told them this night, I was like, immediate family only tonight. Pray fast. Go. And so they prayed, and when I shut the door, it was literally something like, I love you, I mean it, good night. I was just, and then I went down to my little recording studio to try to go be spiritual and write songs about how wonderful God's love is. And I was not in a very good place for this. So I sat down, I'm all kind of huffing and puffing, and then I started to think about my oldest daughter, Emily, who at the time was like 21 years old, and she was in college, and she was out of the house, and I started to think about the times that I used to get to give her a bath and tuck her in at night and all of that, and then I realized those days are gone. I don't get to tuck her in at night, bath time is definitely out of the question, and I'm thinking, I can't get that time back, and I just blew it, because I had this wonderful little moment, this window of time with my little girls tonight. And of course, at that time, I had no idea how short of a time I had, especially with my youngest daughter. And I started to feel really bad, and so I did what I usually do when I want to remember something, because I know how I am, and about 2 days later, I'm going to get frustrated again, and I'm going to forget all this. So I wrote a song, and that night I wrote this song called Cinderella, just about not missing the moments that we have, especially as parents with our children, but for all of us. And so, like I said, I didn't really think I would ever be able to sing this song again, because it just would be so hard. It reminded me of my daughter, and it talks about she's going to be gone and all this stuff. But this song has become a completely different song for me now, because it's not just a song about making the most of these moments that we have, and that's very important, and it's what I want you to hear, and that's why I'm going to sing it to you. So maybe some of you need to remember that too. But it's also now for me a song about the promise of God and the reality that I can sing it, because I know there's coming a day when I'm going to get to dance again with my Cinderella. And you're invited to that dance, by the way. So anyway, this is that song called Cinderella. And she sways to whatever song plays, without a care in the world. And I'm sitting here wearing the weight of the world on my shoulders. It's been a long day and there's still work to do. She's pulling at me saying that I need you. There's a ball at the castle, and I need to practice my dancing. Oh please, Daddy, please. So I dance with Cinderella while she's here in my eyes. 'Cause I know something the prince never knew. Oh, you be gone. Well, she came home today with a ring on her hand, just glowing and telling us all they had planned. She says that the wedding is 6 months away, and I need to practice my dancing. Oh please, Daddy, please. So I will dance with Cinderella while she's in my arms. 'Cause I know something will dance down here. I will dance with Cinderella. I want to sing one song. Song to sing, clock will strike midnight. But I know the truth is the dance will go on.